So it looks like in Fallout New Vegas, looks like the ending was the house always wins. It looks like it's canon to this Fallout Season 2 series. They confirm that the original Kazar is dead, and now the Legion is at a civil war. It also confirms that in episode 3, season 2, they also revealed that there's no other Brotherhood in the New Vegas. So that means they were destroyed. That's canon. And now there's a civil war in the Brotherhood. But what you didn't realize in this episode was that there is a civil war between the two brothers of Mr. House. So, here's my prediction. By the end of this season, one of those Mr. Houses are dead. Either the brother who runs the construction company or the original Mr. House. It looks like to me, I think Howard gets to choose between the two. I bet you he chose the brother from the episode 1. So, and they got, I think it was confirmed that Howard was the face of Victor on his screen. We got introduced to one of my favorite weapons in Fallout, a rocket sledge or a bat. I think it was a sledge. But they had that kid from the Brotherhood that got turned to a ghoul in season 1. He's doing a bottle cap manufacturing, and he enslaved children. Yeah. So they're landing in a cap mine, is what it is. I remember a mission in one of the games. I can't remember which game it was. There was a I think there was a mission to find the most caps. I can't remember what it was. Maybe that was a callback. But we got 3 civil wars in one episode. The Legion, the NCR, and the Brotherhood. Now, the reason why they don't really see the NCR Civil War is because the carrier turned on him. He's originally in the NCR. It looks like his own NCR killed the originals. So whether the carrier's dead or not, we don't know yet. We're not that far. But my prediction is they're going to have the carrier in this season. But the way they connect Howard to a bunch of things, don't be surprised if he's all the main characters in all the games combined. That'd be pretty badass. Now, I know something that caught my attention. Way the elder was talking about Maxson, right? So in 76, it has this Maxson guy in it. So, well, he's not really in it, he's just mentioned, and his voice is in it. Maybe that's hinting something. But I have a feeling that they're going to start their own faction. And those aren't the only civil wars that's going to happen, by the way. There's going to be a civil war between the two vaults. Let's see. There's a civil war between the Elvises, because you see in the trailer that one pack is a ghoul, or ghouls, which aren't in New Vegas. But New Vegas, they're humans, so that could be something. The two houses, Mr. House and his brother, Vault-Tec, looks like, between the people on Lucy's father's side, and I bet you Howard's wife is on the side that's against Vault-Tec. See, I think she's just a spokesperson. I think the real commander was Mr. House. So I think it's going to end up being a new faction with Maximus, Lucy, Howard, and a bunch of other people from the Commonwealth. I think it's going to be a new faction. They're going to lead the fight against all these legionnaires, whatever. They're going to lead the fight against this new Brotherhood Civil War. And I think all the Civil Wars end this season. Or they could continue it for next season. But it's all a matter of perspective, point of views. That's what the Fallout games are based on, pretty much. See, I like the lore of all of this. That's why I'm talking about it so much, because I'm addicted to it. Howard, I relate to Howard, the ghoul, more than anybody, because that's how I am. I roll just like he does in every game I've played. So, yeah. So pretty much he is the main character. You know, Lucy, she is kind of a main character to me, but she's a damsel in distress. See, main characters aren't usually the damsels in distress. They're more of rescuing the damsels in distress. But she tried her best to do that, and it came to bite her on the ass. They tried to crucify her ass. So, the two legions, two brotherhoods, and two NCRs, two vaults, two minister houses, so they have yet to confirm Fallout 4 story canons, whether if it's the Brotherhood ending or the Minutemen. Well, either way, the Minutemen survive. So maybe the Minutemen will have a civil war too. Between Preston and Nate, the main character. Or something different. Well, maybe Nate added the Raiders from Nuka World, and that's what made a civil war of the Minutemen, you know. Or a civil war in the railroad, when people disagreeing with Desdemona with saving the sense. Well, either way, I think the Institute is dead. You know, since it shows the Brotherhood thriving. But they have yet to mention Elder Maxim. So, they mentioned his ancestor, but not him. So he might be dead, too. Desdemona might be dead. But there's still a lot of factions to cover. We still got the mercenaries. We still got the Enclave. Apparently, the Enclave is still thriving. Maybe more than the Brotherhood. They look more thriving more than the Institute. I got that from season 1 because the guy got the cold fusion and dog meat from the Enclave facilities. So the Enclave is still going. I mean, if you play 76, behind the White Spring Hotel, there's a secret vault that has the Enclave computer controlling everything. So I think the lore in the 76 game continues with the main character bringing back the Enclave. And then in Fallout 4, you see the Enclave in the Remnants mission. So I think that's connected. Don't you just love this lore? I love it. I've played it so freaking much. I've beaten Fallout 4 so many times. I beat New Vegas, beat 3. You know. A lot of people think the main character from 3 was Deegan from the Railroad. And if you kill him, he's still alive. He'll still be laying there dead, but you'll see him roaming around disguised. So I think you kill him, the real him, which triggers a synth him to roam around. So I think that synth version is the main character of Fallout 3. So now, New Vegas Courier. The New Vegas Courier, I think that he is leading a NCR Civil War group. And the people you see in season 3, or season 2, episode 3, are what's left of the New Vegas chapter. Now, if you see the NCR that was fighting the Brotherhood in season 1, I think that that was led by the Courier, but he wasn't there, so maybe it was a chapter that he left to somebody else, maybe to Moldaver. So I think this new group, this new faction of Lucy, Howard, and Maximus, I think it's going to be a combination between all the good sides of the Civil War and all the good factions throughout all the Fallout games combined into one. So, and I think this will include the good Mr. Howard, or Mr. House, led by Howard, I should say. So he's going to lead his own group, I think. We'll see. But I think they should have a mod on Fallout 4 to where you can travel to all locations that's in the game lores right now, including Vault 31 and Vault 33 and 32, you know. I can't wait to see the Death Claw.